The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call screen.
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Coach, option red key option is set to balance. Tackle, zone drop, scroll, zone drop. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Bunch formation for these receivers. And off to Jones. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
There are 6 categories.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Cover 6, Willie.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Spread.
Quarterback may change this route. Catch in the middle. It's Howard. Good call. Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49.
6 categories.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
6 categories.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
6 categories.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
6 categories.
It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep the foot on the gas, and that's what Clemson's kind of built this offense on, is this tempo.
There he goes! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Let's see what Clemson comes up with on first and goal. On the move. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Direct snap. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Goal option is set 5-3. There are 2 categories. You have 6 options. Jail man is selected.
What will the offense dial up on third and goal?
Spread.
From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time, and hit that open guy.
From the special goal line, 5-3. There are 2 categories.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson.
Who needs a field goal when you can get a touchdown? First drive, set the tone, making a statement. Fourth and goal, we are going for it. We are here for all the smoke. Nice job by this offense, capitalizing on the momentum, getting a touchdown to start this football game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. RPO glance goes to selected.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the air. It's Van Buren. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you...
Turning it on! Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the first down.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Soft spot in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
There are 8 categories.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Sampson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Slant spacing.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Categories.
That's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
There are 6 categories.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Cover 1 hole is selected.
He wants to change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Howard. At the 35, he's open. Gashing the knee on the right. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Entering play call.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Pushes toward the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Spread.
They'll try to pass their way in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Give cushion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Clemson.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
Leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by a field goal over West Virginia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Combo is selected.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great.
And the pressure was too much. They get it up to 15. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless, those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, you can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Sampson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. Then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
The Tigers are on the move. To the air, it's Van Buren. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Incomplete, man. Is he lucky to get that one back? Defense that close to an interception.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback.
Option is double mug. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
You have 12 options. Mid-blitz 0 is selected.
And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Give cushion.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. It's complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Live by the blitz, get hit with a chunk play on the blitz too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
And you know what? You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of those, but I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to play man. I'm still going to have to bring some blitzes. So I look for this defense to stay aggressive, but maybe give that guy a smidge more attention.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
You have 36
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Clemson will send the punt team out. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. He's going to let it go. He's got it along the sideline. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Back to throw time running short in the half. Punts it out of the air. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Entering and challenge play is select. Entering, cancel, entering.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Entering play call.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree. It'll go his way. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Epte if they can stop him on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. LSU will get a first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
Snagged in the middle. It's Sampson.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Wants to throw. It's Van Buren. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Green. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Entering, spacing, keep flood, keep flood.
They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half.
Short cross.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Coach suggestions.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you need. You took almost all of the time and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half. Get everybody excited. Use that momentum to start the second half.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Error 6 category. Coach suggestions. Error 6 categories.
Just enough time for 1 final play in this half.
Spread.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Entering closet screen, you have 5 options.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Categories, there are 21 subcategories. Options set to split slot open 8. Coach switch, Wild Red, RPO, Wild Red option.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Got a man. It's Barry. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
That pass is well on target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
6 categories. Cover 4 punt, cover 1 LB blitz.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
There are 6 categories.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Nickel. Over. There are 6 categories.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Selected.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Play call formation.
Well, the defense was trailing going into halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down.
Give cushion.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Really nice play there catching the pass. And I'll tell you, it's not easy to get on the field these days at Clemson if you're a wideout. Because of the success they've had recruiting and all the NFL talent they've had outside of the position, getting on the field and competing is no simple task. It's not easy to do, but this guy has everything you look for. He is built to succeed, not just at the college level. I think this guy's got an opportunity on Sundays, too.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
Well, that's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll try to do it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
With the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
You have 18 options, edge blitz early selected.
Now on 2nd and goal.
Spread. Spread.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Pushes ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
And this is an individual decision. 3rd quarter, got an opportunity to go up by more than a touchdown. A lot of people take the field goal here, but more and more the aggressiveness wins. I'm in a good spot. 4th and goal. It's not a long way to go. Do I want to go for the touchdown?
And here comes the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Absolutely perfect. There is a flag on the play, and if this is on the defense, guys, would you take the points off the board here?
You have 20 from 8, nickel, prevent, goal line, option 5-3. There are 2 categories.
And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Tigers. Great job by the back on the option.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. TCU is running away with things, and I'm not sure who saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 20 over West Virginia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the 1st half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the 2nd half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it.
Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch
Entering
him.
play call, coach suggestions.
And to have a
There are
rushing
8
touchdown
categories.
of
You
that
have
type of
15
yardage,
options.
you've got to be able to
Empty
make
selected.
something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender
play call,
miss?
you
And
have
you
5
saw it on
options.
that play.
Kickoff
Once he
left
was in the
selected.
clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come
Entering
out to the
play call
25-yard line.
information. There are 6 coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Cover 4 quarter. My blitz 1. Go. Defense. Zone drop. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They'll put this
You
one
have
in
12
play. First snap of
options.
the drive from
Blitz
the
1
25.
selected.
They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of
Entering
scrimmage, but
play
no
call.
more than that.
Coach suggestions. There
Well,
are
they're
6
trying to run the football
categories.
there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Cover 3 back. Saw blitz 3.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Spread. Spread.
Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Jones. He is going
Entering play
nowhere.
call.
Stop
Coach
at the line of scrimmage.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense
Spread.
credit. Great stop.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used
Entering
that
play
catch
call.
there.
Coach
Physical
suggestions.
pass
There are
defense.
6
It brings up a 4th
categories.
down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Finds a tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short on the 1st down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
I love offensive play callers that are aggressive. Going for it on 4th down, check. In your opponent's territory, now here's an opportunity where you might be able to be aggressive again and take a shot.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, two great plays in a row by the defense, and if I'm on the coaching staff offensively, David, I'm starting to wonder, okay, how can I protect my quarterback? Do we need to move the pocket, change the launch point? Do I got to get the ball out of his hands quicker? Because right now, it doesn't look like my offensive line can hold up.
Nah, and when your offensive line can't hold up, there's a lot of things you can do, right? You can keep more guys into.
A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Looking for more room. Finally brought down. The runaway, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
There are 6 categories.
Backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to... There he goes! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty.
Cover 9. Cover 1 LB. Cover 6. Cover 1 LB blitz.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10.
Spread.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Spread.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Spread.
The give to the back. Runs through a tackle.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Cover 3 match.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Spread.
To the ground with the back. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
There are 6
Man, it's really hard to
categories.
control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Option overflex. There are 2 categories.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
Overflex. There are 2 categories. You have 18 options. Edgelet 0 is selected.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
Give cushion.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw for it. Finds his tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And they found the big fella again. And they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Hand off from the gun. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9.
Spread.
Pulls it, fires to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee.